We brought in our criminal law expert Ken Lawson to talk more about the jury selection process for the Kealoha trial. Let's send things over to Howard Dashefsky. Howard.
Hi, Kathy. Thank you very much. And yeah, talking to Ken about this case, this is a case that everybody in Hawaii who pays any attention to the news, whether it be the paper, the TV, the radio, you probably heard about it. So as a criminal attorney or a defense attorney, comes down to how do you get the right jury? But let's start first with the selection. Hundreds of people, make sense to be in a big venue like the Blaisdell?
Yeah, I mean, because as was previously stated, there's no way you're going to be able to get all those people into the federal courthouse seated and for it to run efficiently. So you need a large venue like the Blaisdell to seat 400 prospective jurors.
And because this is a federal trial, it's not just limited to Oahu. There are going to be summoning people from Maui, the Big Island, Molokai, Lanai, Kauai, people who may or may not actually come in.
Absolutely, but I mean, the case is so huge, right? No one can escape the attention that has received over the last several years. Whether you go to Starbucks, whatever news channel you turn on, it's there.
So what do you do then? Okay, if you're a defense attorney and you start going through this process of trying to vet a jury, what is the process? What are you looking for? You don't want people that seem bored. You don't want people that seem too eager.
Well, neither side wants a fair jury. That's what they're going to say, right? But I want a biased jury. I want a jury that's going to, if I'm a defense attorney, I want a jury that's going to find my client not guilty.
Right.
And so the problem here is when you have so much publicity as a defense attorney, how do you presume my client innocent? I mean, we talk about the presumption of innocence. We all learned about it in civics class in high school. But how do you actually presume someone innocent when you've seen all this stuff on the news? When we see somebody run down 3 people in the Ala Moana, right, and kill them in the car, we don't wake up and read the paper and say, I presume him innocent. What I say is, I hope he goes to jail for the rest of his life. And so most people, when they come in, and I would always ask jurors, when you came in and you saw my client sitting next to me, how many of you thought to yourselves, I wonder what he did, as opposed to, I wonder what they accused him of doing? And so when you're talking to jurors about that, you start in theory, there's supposed to be that presumption. In actuality, it's not there. The defense has a lot of work to do to get a juror to at least presume their client innocent.
And then when those clients happen to be high-profile people, in this case the former chief of police, his wife, former deputy prosecutor for the city and county of Honolulu, that ups the game and the stakes even higher. And you've been there. You represented, among others, double threat NFL Major League Baseball player Deion Sanders. You know what it's like dealing with a high-profile client.
And again, so you had some jurors who want to sit on the case, right? It's a Deion Sanders case. It's the biggest case in Hawaii, the ex-chief of police and his wife, right? I want to sit on it. I can see a book deal coming out of this if I write as a juror from my perspective, right? And so you're going to have to cut through all of that when you're doing a voir dire. Voir dire is French for to speak the truth, right? So tell us the truth. Can you sit fairly and hear this case? And so you're going to have some jurors who don't want anything to do with this trial. It's going to be weeks. I want out of here. Other jurors who want to be on the case, who would tell the lawyers what he or she wants to hear.
So if 400 people wind up coming to the Blaisdell, how long do you think it's going to take to seat a jury of 12 plus however many alternates?
You can do it in a week.
Yeah.
You can do it in a week. It's going to be a long process, and it's just going to depend on how the court, most federal courts run jury selection pretty efficiently. But again, like I said, the hard part is putting that person, that prospective juror, in a position that your client is in, right? Have you ever been accused falsely of a crime? Or just falsely of anything? How do you prove you're innocent? How do you think my client feels, et cetera? And that takes a long time to do.
Appreciate it, man, as always.
Anytime.
Ken Lawson,
Anytime.
thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Ladies, back to you on the desk.